question.
Die.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Roll a fucking dice, Raven.
How do I forgot how I managed
She got double
to
light. What a play.
lower or raise people's?
Where are the things? Oh, the tokens. Here they are.
Volumes.
So Brad, you
Yeah, I
could put
forgot how I managed.
I think you right click.
I can't right click on window on Mac.
So did you just leave your gaming PC like up in Toledo?
No, he left it at. Oh yeah, I guess he did. I don't know where his house is, where his grandfather's house is. Is it in Toledo?
Well, it's in Perrysburg, which is a suburb of Toledo.
Okay, then yeah, he did.
Perrysburg. Don't mind Spencer. Everything's a suburb to Toledo. Just Spencer.
Oops.
I mean, it
I mean,
is.
kind of everything is.
Yeah. I mean,
Spencer's
some people,
probably closest to Toledo than all of us, and it's still
Yeah.
technically a suburb.
I don't know.
Some
I might
people
be
might-
closer than he is.
no.
Yeah,
I mean, some people. I've heard some people claim that Toledo is a suburb of Cleveland. So.
Oh, then how are you not dead?
It's like 2.5 hours away.
It's 2 hours. Not even 2 hours, really. But yeah.
I don't know.
How the
Maybe
heck did you get there in 3 hours? That's not possible. How did it take that long?
Impossible, bro.
I'm saying 2.5.
Oh, 2.5. Okay. 2.5 is closer, but it's. I've made it in like an hour and a half.
Raven, you poor,
Oh,
poor
okay.
fool.
What?
Has
And
Ra-
the ridiculous.
You'll never be able to know the beauty of Cheerwine ice cream now.
True.
It was pretty good.
I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, Aiden, that actually sounds really good.
I know. It was.
Okay, let's get
It's
this
ice
party.
cream privilege. All right, let's go.
I like chocolate ice
We
cream.
have our token split.
Yeah.
Chocolate.
Okay.
is
What is the
There is
Let's
one
see,
black
people
and
looking
5 white.
Oh,
Woo!
oh,
And I will be
So-
controlling IG.
Screen. Is this?
Oh, you're streaming? Okay.
I assume that he would need to see.
I wasn't sure.
I feel like that'll take even more data.
Yeah, that'll be
so
more.
I'm not-
Yeah,
That will
true.
definitely take data. So.
If you can end your stream, please.
We'll do so. Would you want me to just tell you what's on the board then?
Yeah, just like general, like if you succeed, if you don't.
Okay.
All right,
have
guys.
five.
We need to write. We have to do an unwritten rule here for if there's a check that we really want to go our way, we all silently agree that we succeed. And if there's a check we really want to fail, we silently agree that we fail, or we use the chatting game.
No, I'm not.
You don't get DM powers.
That's good. No defudge for you. Thank you.
said that outside the voice chat.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 light side tokens and 1 dark side token, in case you care for destiny points. Otherwise, yeah, the floor is yours.
Okay. Sorry, my Google Docs is now being dumb.
Okay. So I just realized that in character, even though we've mentioned that I was going to explain labyrinth stuff to them, I've never done it in character.
Nope.
Nope, not at all. You never explain what the hell is happening once in character.
Because we always close down the session before I.
As long as the people know what's happening, that way they have a sense of the story, and that's really all that matters.
Yeah,
What are you doing?
the power of ding ding ding.
How'd you do that?
Okay. I haven't read this in a while, so
Tab,
I was just like, oh yeah, that's happening.
tab.
Good.
Oh,
Okay.
Okay.
Guys,
off-
we were traveling to Coruscant, and
Stop!
was flying you open. What the fuck is your problem?
Nick is doing something. Nick,
I'm
stop!
not
He's
doing
trying to explain.
I'm not doing anything.
And whoever's doing it.
I will remove your ability to do it. Period.
what? I'm still listening.
Well,
Yes, but we
it
can
makes
all hear it,
noise.
and it's hard to
It
listen
makes
to.
noise? I
Yeah.
didn't know that. What? Okay, I'll stop doing it.
Continue, please. Don't worry about the madness.
Very sorry. Okay.
Yeah, you guys were traveling to Coruscant, and I was flying you there, Actually, no, you were being. Yeah, Bando was flying, but you were being flown over on that Hut ship.
Wait, we're taking the big hut ship?
No.
No, no, no.
The ship that the
no,
lady
the
took.
small one, remember?
Well, yeah,
You're
but
supposed to find it.
Yeah.
So one of like the modified freighter ships.
I assume that I'm still passed out with the severed head right now.
he's wearing it as a
No, we
mask.
removed the severed head and.
Oh, we
removed
never
that.
agreed to
You're-
that. We never said he removed the face. We just.
Oh, I forcibly removed
Oh,
it.
we.
We knocked him out. Remember?
Well, yeah, I put
You
binders
are
on them.
holding onto a small. You're just holding onto a small cargo box. Oh yeah, so some other like little things. Remember Spencer found the holocron.
Yes.
This is
Yep.
holocron thing that he's holding on to.
If I remember correctly, only
And that was part of her cargo.
Yeah.
The
only
one you chased down.
only Stanbot and Talon know about it though, right? Like
Yes.
we didn't tell anyone else.
No,
I think so.
we did
Yes,
not.
sir.
tell
So-
anyone else.
On this ride over, Talon's gonna kind of pull
You
Stanbot.
guys are headed to Coruscant because of the thing Stanbot wanted to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so-
Wasn't that person we were supposed to find, like, wasn't she killed?
She was already dead. That's the person whose face Nick was wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
She was
remember.
already dead.
So Talon wants to pull Stanbot kind of to the side, and it's not like to the side enough that like we need to go into a separate chat, but he's just kind of like, hey, Stanbot.
Yeah.
This one has done some thinking. This one has come to a very interesting conclusion. This one and you are bringing a Sith holocron to the Jedi Temple, yes?
Yes.
This one
do
and
not plan on
you
taking
do
it
not
inside.
exist yet. This one and
Like,
you are Force users in the time of a big war between Jedi and Sith, and we have a Sith holocron.
Perhaps.
Jedi and Sith always have wars.
I see where this is going, and I don't think it will be. Can we sense the holocron?
This
Like,
one
is that
has
something-
used evil stuff before. This one is worried how this will come off.
I'm aware, but we need to do something about it. Because these huts are trading around. These huts wanted this holocron. I know how you feel about this hut and what you
yeah.
want to do to it.
This
So-
one has this one Talon fully accepting of Stanbot's explanation turns away and is like, Stanbot, has this one ever explained to you why it is I don't feel mercy for the huts? Sorry, this one doesn't feel mercy for the huts.
No, you have not.
Well, do you feel conflicted when you accidentally step on a bug, or when you kill a rat? Well, this one does not see the huts as more than slugs, so this one will not waste sympathy and cannot feel empathy for a race of insects.
I see.
Or whatever the fuck, gastropod, right?
Mm-hmm.
The gastropod.
Whatever they call it, I don't care.
Not gastropods.
Doesn't matter.
I'm a gastropod.
I'm just kind of like, where did you slap me? Where did you slap my unconscious body on this
Oh, you're
ship?
definitely awake by the time this conversation is
Oh,
going on. It's a
I
little bit.
I
decreased.
bound you upside down with binders, so like you're
Oh,
hanging
yeah.
by your legs.
I'm just kind of like coming to wiggling around, like, what am I doing here?
Your face probably feels sticky.
A little bit.
Speaking-
I try to reach for my face, but I realize my arms are bound, so I'm just kind of like.
No, your arms aren't bound.
Oh, they're not bound. All
Yeah,
right, what
just
is-
your
on
legs.
my
Just your legs are bound. Like you know how Luke was bound in the cave.
Yeah, I got
You're kind of like
Okay.
that,
So I just
except
kinda reach for my
it's very
face, just
difficult for
kinda
you to break
feel
them.
The stickiness on my face, and I'm just coming to, and then I'm like, oh hey, why is everybody upside down?
Gravity's messed up.
And then I look up and I realize, oh, I'm upside down.
Yes.
Excuse me, and I just kind of look over at Raven.
Mm.
And I say,
Shorba.
can you, or Shorba, sorry. I look over at Shorba and I say, can you, and I just kind of gesture to the binds that currently have me upside down on this ship. Do you think it would be too much of a problem to maybe rescind me from this
Talon's
position?
Talon's the only one with the keys.
Are you gonna behead more corpses?
What?
He removed the face.
If so, then yes.
I think you
will.
mean deface.
I'm just kidding. I untie him.
Wait,
You can't. I have the.
behead a corpse? Are you? What?
Wait, did he take the head off or did he just take the face
He
off?
took
I
off the
think he took the
face.
whole head.
He
and
took
then
the
cut
face.
No, I took a whole head with me.
Oh, okay.
I took the face later, but I took the whole head.
But no, I have the keys to the binders, so you'll have to make a formidable coordination check to break him free, and that's 5 purples, Raven.
Oh.
If you want,
to let him
Bring
down.
it on.
this one will
I
think
mean-
about it.
I mean, I'm not going anywhere, so take your time.
This one thinks it's about time to fix its head.
We're getting
if you could-
close.
if you could at least tell me what happened last night, that would be real nice, so I know who I.
You skinned a face and you wore it.
You skinned the face off the person we were supposed to be helping. Well, she was dead already, so it's not like you
Yeah.
killed her, but you know.
Somebody else killed her, but you desecrated her corpse.
Oh.
That was impressive.
Okay, I just kind of say that like it's a typical thing, like, oh, all right, kind of like you went to the groceries and picked up something on Thursday.
Yeah.
I just have this kind of, so she wasn't anyone important, right?
I don't think the Huts will care. They told us to take her head anyways.
Oh, okay, good, because that could have been awkward.
This one has an idea.
What?
This one completely agrees that this was a very severe act of cruelty and believes we should keep Kuna hanging for a little while longer. But
I do
But
not untie
this
you.
one thinks that when we go to approach the huts,
I failed.
this one believes that when we go to approach the huts, he should wear not me, but Kuna should wear the face and say, "You asked for the head, but I brought you her face instead."
I'm gonna slap Talon on the back of the head a little bit, like, we're not gonna do that.
Why am I the one up in binders when he's saying that shit?
Because you're the one who did it.
Saying, doing is a little different, right?
Okay, we're probably gonna be landing soon. It's not a long trip, a few hours at most from Corellia to Coruscant.
Coruscant.
So,
So you start, not Kuna, abandon the front slick. So where are we landing?
Jedi Temple.
This one doesn't think we can land at the Jedi Temple. Is there a public bay for the Jedi Temple? I mean,
I don't
Wait,
know.
let's-
This is
let's-
a long time ago.
let's
I just wanted to see if my landing code would still work. They
Let's-
probably interchange them when people die.
let's hit up the. You can try that, but I think we should. I feel like the council or whatever is similar to the council right now might be a little bit understanding to what the hell's going on. So this one thinks we should, just trying to contact them, maybe talk to them, say we have like some weird shit going on. We're Jedi and we'd very much like to meet with the council.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what happens as long
So
as
while I'm hanging upside down, I look over at Stanvat and I say, I don't remember a lot, but I do remember you being distressed last night. While I'm just kind of hanging there, putting my hands in a kind of gesturing in a thinking posture while I'm hanging. I'm like, are you okay? Are you all right, bud?
Relatively speaking, as okay as I've been in the past few months.
I mean, I don't know if I'm here to talk. I'm here to talk morals after I just.
Would it be possible for me to
personally-
cut him? Would it be possible for me to cut his binders with my lightsaber without decapitating his legs?
I'm gonna go with a no.
let's untie him.
No, it's not a. I don't think you could. You want me to cut him
could.
down? I can cut him down, but.
Yes, please get him down.
Okay, and also cut him down isn't the right term. It'd be disengage the binders.
Disengage the binders.
And
however.
put him back.
Alright, you disengage the binders, and I just kind of fall to a slump on the floor. You hear some small groans coming out of me as I'm like trying to.
Oh,
like,
I was thinking it was more of a I grab you by a leg, undo the binder with one arm, put the binder down, and just kind of like swoop you up in one foul swoop.
Okay. I'm gonna act as if I have dignity as this like hunking lizard unbinds me. So I'm gonna pretend like I have some shred of
And
dignity.
then throws you around like a doll.
So big, please.
I bet
Oh
you-
yeah, we're going to meet the council. I would clean up your face, even though you're probably not going to be there. It would be bad to have you.
What, do I have last night's dinner on it? And I go and I look in like the ship bay on a mirror or something, and I just see the blood left over from her mask that I had worn, and I say, "Oh, yeah, I'm gonna be a minute," and I close the bathroom door behind me.
Okay, Bando, approach the Jedi Temple. We'll request an audience.
All right. You start approaching Coruscant. You can see the city coming into view
Stand by.
as you grow closer.
Yes.
Were there
Finally
any?
start landing, and over the comms you hear, "Who's landing?"
We are Jedi Knights requesting an
Who you
urgent
present?
meeting with the Jedi Council.
Jedi, who are you?
Jedi Knight Stanvond Faratha. I give him my landing code too. I don't know what it was. I can't remember what it was. So
What
we're
number
just
you
gonna
made
go
up that
for
time? This one,
Yeah,
this
'cause-
one leads in. There is a very strange happenings going on. We're fine with like getting a ton of like guards pointing weapons at us or something. We just need to talk with someone in charge because we're really confused.
Yes.
Visitor.
I lean out of the bathroom. Who are you, Karen?
Okay.
Sure,
I
you
also
said
yeah I
Karen.
gave the landing code. So
Alright. I don't. That landing code does not exist.
This
clearly-
one
Out of
figured that would
Yes,
happen,
we will
Stanbot.
give you a guard escort.
That is fine.
thank you.
All right, I
Um,
step out of the bathroom with the washed face, and I just look over at the group. I'm like, "Is it good now? Am I clean?"
You're
IG
good.
IG Droid is now on monitoring duty of Kuna.
Yes, IG. Make. So I would assume
Remember, you also have two hut guards in your ship with you.
we have the
Okay.
2 hut guards, and then we have who will be staying there, and I'm gonna say, look, I would like to bring it in because we want the trust of your boss, but they're already on thin ice with us as it is. If we try and take you guys in there with us, things are just going to go downhill, and that's going to cause even more problems for you. So, I would recommend staying here.
Hey, I want to size up the guards.
It's a little bit in agreement. Then they sit down.
I want to size up the guards.
It would not.
Them up.
I'm gonna pat him on the
They
back and say,
are-
not now.
They are quite large.
Okay, I kind of go to Bando, right? And I seal the pilot doors, right? So it's just me and Bando in there, and I talk to him like, "Hey Bando, I got a question for you. Would you by any chance be able to wait in orbit and vent the rest of the ship while you're up there?
Bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea.
Decompress the rest of the ship."
Bad idea. Bad idea. Bad idea.
Oh.
Talon is just curious if it's possible. He's not suggesting that it be done. He's just curious. He still doesn't trust Bando. Well,
Impossible.
what is it possible or is it impossible?
Impossible.
Okay, cool. Talon will ask Bando to keep that in his mind in case he needs to call him later. Do the guards look like they have suits that are sealable?
Yes.
but are they sealed?
Well, we wouldn't know unless we looked at them. That's not something you can tell just based off.
Well,
looking.
They
okay,
look sealed. You don't
Okay.
see any part of their skid whatsoever.
okay.
I could like run a check to see.
But these are the super heavily armed guards that were like guarding the hut.
Okay.
Alright.
So I'm assuming we land and we exit the. Should I bring it with me? I tell him. I ask Talon. Should I bring it with me?
No.
Okay.
I kind
I'm
of
going to.
I kind of
I'm going
the
to
ship.
hide it somewhere on the ship where it would be very hard to find. AKA probably just like under a mattress or something.
I kind of stand at the ship and I say, "This is like Jedi business. This is like Jedi stuff. I don't think I should be going with you guys."
It
No,
would probably be for the best.
you should come
You
with
and-
us.
Hey,
You not to do.
Bandit says that the escort has arrived. He opens up the doors. You see 2 guards, like old Republic armor, walk in. So, you 2 are the Jedi.
What's their response?
Yes.
Hang on, what's their response to seeing the IG unit?
I'm coming too, by the way.
I ask because he's wearing my armor, which was styled as Old Republic.
I don't know how to handle that.
Okay.
I don't know how to process
Okay,
that.
then-
So we're gonna say he's having a positive.
Talon turned to him. Yes, that would be this one in Standbot. This one
What are you?
this one completely understands your confusion.
That is
This
what we
one
are here to.
really needs to speak
discuss.
with the council.
So do
That is-
I.
No, you
Hey,
don't.
Count.
Yes, I do. I need to get home. Damn it.
2 guards look at each other, kind of confused.
Ah, shit. Talon says aloud.
You mean Master Dritus? Maybe?
This... Okay, you know what? Talon's just gonna sit down with the guards and be like, listen, I don't even know how to even... This one doesn't even know how to start with this.
Okay, I just kind of chime in. Listen, we just want to talk to whoever's in charge, please.
Yeah, we were told
Yes,
there was...
Master
We were...
Okay,
We were told
we want to go
by...
and talk
Seek
to
an
him.
audience. Can we
Yes.
seek an audience with him or her?
We were told by my master, by our master, that there would be...
Someone here could help us.
Yes. We're not... We
will
refer
give
to
you our
ourselves
weapons
as
if that is
Jedi.
needed.
We refer to ourselves as Jedi Knights, but I do not believe we've really been recognized by the Order, as, as a whole.
Also,
Why
I'm going to.
Why are the female guard next to the other guard? So why are you here?
We seek assistance with matters
Okay.
pertaining to the
What?
Force.
Should we just be straight up? Like,
No.
I barely know what's
No.
The
Actually,
Not
death
yet.
sticks don't exist yet.
No, still no.
There's only 2 reasons people would be showing up here right now. 1, you're trying to kill us. 2, you're trying to steal the sleeping girl.
Who?
That's it.
Who?
Uh,
Wait,
fuck?
I'm gonna perk up.
Wait,
I'm going to pull out my lightsaber. Mine. Revan's is hidden on me in a way that would be very hard to find. I'm gonna pull out my lightsaber and put it on the ground and say, "Please, we just want your help." And I
Talon-
might even be able to help that sleeping girl.
Talon, I want to know. Talon would have some
Hey.
knowledge of, like,
make a negotiation for charm.
were there...
Can
This
I
was
assist
the... This was the
With
era
the
of the...
party.
Yes, you can
I'll
assist.
assist too.
Okay, I will
Wait,
assist.
Only Nick can give skilled assistance, so my charm is that.
So,
So Nick, you upgrade my check, so that would be 4.
this is the
yellows.
the era of, like, the Sith versus the Jedi, right? The Sith Empire.
Yes,
And we have
Yeah.
confirmed that information.
yes, and this would be 3 hard,
Well,
3 purple, correct?
You suspect.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then.
Failure.
Hey Nick, can you do some fancy stuff to get? I have a lot of advantage, but I have no net success.
Yeah.
Well, all right. You want me to?
Oh wait, no, Kuna, no, Sorba gave me unskilled assistance, correct? Does that count, or just Nick skilled?
I just handed over my weapons too. I don't know if that would help.
Yeah, if she handed over her weapons and that would count as
Okay.
a good roll of blue.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
nothing.
Blank.
He failed with lots of advantage.
I didn't fail. It's net neutral, which is technically not succeeding, but I don't know if I should. I don't know if that's a technical fail either. I don't know what the game.
Four,
Get
five,
destiny pointed.
5, 4.
Well, we have plenty, so we're flipping a point.
Okay, we flipped the point. You have 2 dark side points now.
Yeah. So
Okay,
we.
and I'll you can re-roll dice.
Oh, to reroll. Okay.
Yeah,
Reroll
do
your roll
dice.
blank.
whichever one you want.
Only 2 die.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm just gonna reroll the 2 that came up blank, and that way, if I get 1 success, yep, we
Yeah.
succeed now.
All right, he succeeds now.
Okay. He lets you have your weapons. Like, I think we can take you.
Talon.
Actually, yes, I will take the Jedi's weapons. The creature over there can keep theirs.
Thanks.
Which one?
Actually,
The-
points towards Shorba.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Thanks, bro.
I thought that the Bith would have been known about.
They
So.
are gonna take your lightsabers because they are gonna be wary of you, but they trust you enough to take you in.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna hand over my lightsaber very, respectfully.
I can't figure out if we're at the part where like during the ship travels, Shorba made the new things, or if I still have my old one. So I don't know which one.
Which new things?
Give them all over.
Whatever my lightsaber
Oh,
is,
yeah.
I'll hand them.
Would,
However,
would you have had?
Lightsaber hilt?
Would there have been enough time to craft his lightsaber on the trip over?
I
Or
just
we wouldn't have had tools for that probably.
well, no, we have
'cause
we
this
have
is a-
we have the lightsaber kit, the lightsaber maintenance kit.
Yeah, but that was in the other ship. This isn't our ship.
Oh, I thought it was something we
There's
could carry. I
no-
thought it was like a pouch.
No.
Oh,
I doubt it.
okay.
No, sir.
Like a tool bench.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Damn. Well then, yeah, then we probably don't have them. So just my generic lightsaber. By the way, here's something I want to ask. So, do they recognize my electro staff as a weapon, or do they just think it's a walking stick? Because nothing like the electro staff would exist
They'll
yet.
recognize your electric staff. Sure, it will. They'll recognize your weapon, the staff, but they won't recognize the gloves at all.
Okay.
They
So-
don't even second look at the gloves.
So do I have to just like start stripping down and taking off all my weapons? Yeah, I just the one guard is holding out their hand, so I hand my lightsaber, then I unbuckle my A280, then I pull out the electro staff, and it just keeps piling up.
Slowly, he starts buckling to the weight.
You you want me to help? Are you,
Have to feed the
you
purpose of
good?
it.
I'm like,
I've-
I just
I've-
kind of pat
I've-
Talon on the back, and I'm like, it's okay, your ego.
You
is
can leave them on the
Your
ship.
Your companions want to, and they can go to the bar over there. Unique. You point to a glass domed building.
Oh,
I don't
are we
know.
outside of the ship?
I just kind of turned red a little bit, and I'm like, I don't know if I should be going into a bar again.
I'm gonna grab his head and point him back towards the door to the temple. No, you don't.
Yeah, we're outside the ship, right?
Yes, we are.
And
outside.
okay, I've got a question. What happened to the ship that was accompanying us?
They're in orbit probably.
They're in orbit. Okay,
Yeah.
and we're not within earshot. We're not like the other guards are just on the ship. So Talon's gonna lean in to the Old Republic guards and be like, 2 things to know. We are currently. What would there be? This is out of character. Me asking this. What would be the right term?
Prisoners?
No, we're not prisoners, but like we're being forced. We're being forced by a hut to acquire a package, and there's currently a ship of theirs, as well as those guards on the ship, working for them, and we wanted to be sure that you guys were aware of that. We are not friends with them or anything. They're just there because I imagine you guys probably want to know if there's a hut operating.
It's extortion.
We are being extorted, yes.
That's the word.
Make negotiation check.
Oof.
I should probably
Yeah,
make that
you do
'cause I'm
it.
good at that.
I mean,
What's the difficulty on that one?
I wasn't trying to make a check. I was just trying to like.
That's gonna be 2 reds and 2 purples.
Is
That's
it though?
fine.
Because we're just telling them the truth.
I don't feel. I'm not a part of this conversation. so I
Nick,
don't
you're
feel
giving me
like-
unskilled assistance again. 2 reds and 2
no.
purples.
No, I don't.
This
I'm not a
aff-
part of this. I'm not a part of this conversation, so I don't feel I should be giving.
this affects you.
assistance on that.
Talon will assist because he hates huts.
I'm gonna add a setback dice.
If one of the guards mutters hut, he's gonna like flinch.
I removed setbacks on.
I'll
Yeah,
give
I'm
you a
not-
boost.
That's okay.
Yeah, I'm not assisting this one just because I'm not within the conversation.
Oh shoot! I need to change my roll then because I grabbed too many dice.
What was the dice
Okay.
you got?
They don't
Ugh.
That's
I got a
success.
triumph, but other than that, I do
Oh.
succeed. Oh,
Do
wait.
you? Oh, no,
okay,
you
so
don't.
if we can just toss that, and then that's my roll. Toss that one. I'll keep the triumph,
So
and I
you're
succeed.
down 1, but you have a triumph.
Yeah.
One,
and
two,
an advantage.
1, 2, 1, 2. Yeah, so I triumph.
They grow noticeably agitated when you mention huts and Sith. So
We didn't
you-
mention anything about the Sith.
So this is the
Okay.
die pool. 2 advantage, a triumph, and a failure.
The triumph technically
Okay, well
cancels
they
out
grow
the failure.
agitated. The whole hut thing. They realize that the guard's standing there. They kind of put 2 and 2 together. Kind of look at each other, and they're both like Zleb.
Talon like
That's
Talon gets like a murderous look in his eye.
You're gonna intimidate these guys? What the hell?
No,
No,
we're not
no,
into
no.
guards.
They mentioned a hut. Talon
Oh.
juices
Oh,
huts,
okay. I just
for lack of
kinda
a
go
better
around-
word.
I just kind of realized what this means, and I just kind of back off over to Talon. I'm like, it's all right, man. There's no one here. They're not actually here. Think of like a garden or something, right? Imagine how nice that would be right now.
The younglings used to like gardens.
You know?
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Wait,
That's not the achievement, man. Okay, let's talk up. Let's just imagine. How about a stuffed animal?
I think you should stop talking.
You should stop
Talon just
talking.
kind of turns to him with like the murderous look in his eye. I think you should stop talking.
Yeah, I agree.
We're very sorry about this.
This one
inconvenience,
thinks you should
but
stop
We will
talking.
go and see. We will go and see the master now.
This is why we
As
were
long as
being.
it's okay.
This is why we were being pretty vague, because they were listening.
Well, Master Dritzis can be quite cryptic. The things he says, so if any of the rest of you get bored,
Ooh,
you
I'm
can
good.
go
At,
into the bar over.
I'm good at charades. I say. As
Luckily, I am used to that at this point.
moving my hands
The
around.
Jedi can follow me. The rest of you can explore this wonderful city.
Nah, I'm going.
Or
Is
if-
Bando with us?
No, Bando's staying on the ship.
Bando's staying on the ship. Okay, I link arms with Shorba, unless she does not. I attempt to link arms with Shorba.
By the way, Talon will
I'm not going to the bar.
And I say, let us go and explore the great expanse that is this place.
Nah,
But-
I've got to talk to the master or whoever.
By the way, Talon will enforce not fucking with the timeline by force. So if
Yeah.
someone tries to do something that would change a massive historical event, Talon's gonna throw you like a javelin.
Hey, what Talon doesn't know won't hurt him.
But Talon will
Wait.
know.
No, he won't. He's going out to talk to some master or whatever.
You're
Let's
coming
get
with
out of
us.
Oh no, he said that they were free to go around, so I don't think they want us coming. They want them
Yeah.
coming with us.
here.
Well,
No,
they're
all
not-
you- don't worry about what I do.
Talon kind of has a plan of hopefully getting the ship stormed by Republic troops. So
Uh,
Talon would
okay.
prefer if you guys stayed with us.
Nope.
Okay.
I don't care. I'm gone.
The Republic
Take
Guard
trouble
don't
with me.
want them to stay with us. They don't want them to
Oh, I know we skipped over this, but what are the You know what? I'll wait till we get in the Jedi Temple to say anything.
Okay, listen, I respect that, Kuna, but I don't have time to screw around. I need to get home. I need to do my shit. That's why I'm going with you guys to talk to the master.
Talon-
Listen.
Talon
I don't
turns to Shorba. You don't have a home anymore. What are you talking about?
It's somewhere.
Okay,
Uh,
I just start walking
Then
behind.
the guards again pipe up, and unfortunately, the rest of you cannot come.
Hey, look, even the Tin Men say no. So let's just roll. They gave us a nice hospitality moment. Let's just take that nice hospitality moment and get the fuck out of here.
okay.
I do the like, you know how you do the fingers at people, like when you're watching them. I do that.
All right.
I
Okay.
do it at the guards. I'm just like,
Alright.
Okay, so
hey.
we follow them in, I assume.
Yeah, I'm going off. I don't know if Shorba's coming or not.
I mean, she can either stay on the ship or come with you. It's one or the other.
I'm
Or
going
go
to.
to the bar.
I'm gonna find a
To
droid.
increase security risk, the rest of you cannot come in. Just the two
Screw you.
Jedi.
Nerds. This is why I hate organized religion.
Well,
I'm
come
gonna,
here. We
I'm
get
just gonna shoot her a glance that says like, "Please, for the love of God, stop."
Talon's gonna make
That's
Shorba
really funny.
trip.
Everybody's gotta stick up their ass. Come on, if you
I look
can't
over
get
at-
insult.
I look over at Shorba. I'm like, listen, then let's make our own. I got a pretty good speaking voice. Let's go out and start an organized, unorganized.
I'm gonna shoot a glance. at Kuna that
Talon
says,
Talon chuckles to himself as like, ah yes, the cult of the face stealers, as he walks off with the old Republic troopers.
Yes, and I walk off as well.
Let us go start an organized religion.
Okay, fine.
See, I knew something would get you.
I gotta find a droid head.
Yeah, no heads though, and I just kind of like hold my hands together off to the side. I'm like, not again.
You made that decision.
Okay, so we are heading into the temple. Or there. And
Are
they're
we
heading
gonna-
off to. You could buy a droid head on Coruscant pretty easy, I'd assume.
Okay.
Wait, see if you can buy parts to fix the HK droid while you're here. I give Shorba a note that's like, try and find parts that might be used to repair an HK droid, because if we can repair our friend,
Which one's the HK droid?
it's
You haven't met him actually. He was on our ship back in the future.
yeah. Talon just wants you to find the parts.
I saw a movie like
I
that.
imagine we were there
Oh,
long
wow.
enough, and maybe Lamb or what's her name, Cuddly, did a checking and was like, oh man, these, or Anakin even was like, these would be the parts we could get, but they don't make them anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah,
But-
I just kind of a shopping list to try and acquire HK parts so we can try and repair them when we come back to the future.
Oh, I've got money. Cool.
Okay, so off we go.
Okay.
Should we split calls for this? Or
Yeah, we split nice.
doesn't matter.
I guess I moved to another one. Do we not?
Okay.
Like I said,
Okay, well, who wants to start?
You can let them start because that's a bit easier, I think, to do.
I feel like this is about to be madness, but okay.
It
Easier.
depends. Yeah, it depends. Alright, you guys can head off.
If you try and start an
Yes.
organized religion, I might start hunting you down.
Do it. I'm not gonna stop.
Organized religion is a scourge. All my homies.
Alright,
Once my character has
So-
an idea,
gonna move Talon and stand up.
Wee.
Okay. So this should go interestingly.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're just kind of sitting in the lobby, chatting with each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's yeah. Looks like the old Jedi Temple. Very, very different looking. I
Yes.
think there's one on Ilum. that currently has people.
There should be one on Illum, and there should be one on.
Well, no. What I mean is it's more active right now than it is when we go
Yes,
during
there
our
should be
time.
one on Dantooine as well.
Yes.
Or has that been destroyed yet? I'm thinking through my history. I'm thinking back to my history lessons. Like, when did the temple on Dantooine get bombed out?
So what do you think happened to the clones? It's been bugging me.
Yes, it's been bugging me as well. Something. I felt a great disturbance.
Yeah.
Almost like crying out. And they attacked
Really,
us.
mine felt more like popping, like a lot of popping. You know, like that feeling you get when you like hit someone with a tank rifle, or you
Yeah.
get what I mean? Like they're just body going. You know,
Now, I
kind
felt
of like in the tail of Call of Duty where you get a headshot and you just hear a.
Mhm.
Yeah, it felt like a lot of those all at once.
Think back. I have a familiar feeling that felt like that. When the younglings died, that you were talking about, what did that feel like? This is total metagaming, but I don't care, because it kind of makes sense.
Actually, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different.
It's a little bit different.
Helen just kind of looks off. Well, there was a dude laughing, and then his voice gets really quiet, and then I turned him into a fried sandwich. So,
No, but you felt something through the Force when that happened.
no,
didn't
I
you?
watched it. Like, I was just outside of the blast radius.
Yes, but you had to have felt something.
I mean, I was still kind of a Padawan, but
I
like,
see.
there was probably something, but I think there was just a little bit of shock involved with getting splattered with youngling mist. That
True.
might have made me not notice anything. How about you?
There's something I can't remember, but there's something from my past where a great many people died. It was during the early stages of the war.
Hmm.
It felt similar in a way. But this more felt like things were crying out. But that just more felt like things were disappearing, if that makes any sense. But they were still related somehow.
You know, have you ever thought about, Master Skywalker? He's the chosen one, supposed to bring balance to the Force. This may sound like devil's advocate, but I don't recall there being many Sith, but there were a lot of Jedi.
I agree.
What if bringing balance was tilting the scales against us?
I shudder a little bit.
That's
No,
Master
that-
Skywalker. There's no way. Maybe it's just maybe he trains. Maybe that Padawan of his. Maybe she's the one who does it.
Master Skywalker he's different than you think. Have I told you in character about the whole relationship thing yet?
No, you refuse to.
Well,
Talon asked about it.
This sounds like a good enough time to bring it up as any. Master Skywalker, he's different than you think.
What? Like, he doesn't have a wife or anything, does he?
Okay,
No, no. I mentioned this to you before when we were
yeah.
playing Divinity. That it would be annoying. It's like, no, he's too straight laced.
Actually,
Well,
he does.
oh dang, that's
The senator from Naboo.
who?
Naboo.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Oh wait, you probably wouldn't even know.
No,
that.
I don't know who she is. I'm just like, oh, I don't know who that is, but good for him.
I helped him with something regarding that. When he was distressed after Mustafar.
Oh,
I
yeah,
helped him
when he was like freaking out, after touching the box.
No, later. After we got back.
Hmm.
After that event on Endor.
Yes.
They were going to have children soon.
Oh dang, more Jedi. That's gonna be cool.
But there was something dark. He ended up trapped in the labyrinth, and I had to
Oh,
figure out how to come out.
interesting. Given you've not really explained the labyrinth or anything to this one doesn't really know what that means.
The labyrinth is a place.
Yeah.
It's neither existence nor the lack of existence. Everything that happens there is equally real, such as that fight that we had with the that guy on Dathomir.
Red spiky boy?
Yeah, such as that fight there. And
Yeah.
also when you saw Revan after you ignited the lightsaber.
Yeah. That was kind of spooky. He kept trying to push me away. That's a little weird.
Yes,
Yeah?
I've seen him multiple times. He seems to be trapped there.
No, I don't think so.
Hmm? Oh.
I might need some bologna. Are you gonna go to Aldi or Food Lion? Okay, then yeah, don't worry about it. I'll just go to Food Lion or something. No. Alright. By the way, talking about out of character things, I feel like since we're trying to stay in character here, I didn't want to say it, but I feel like Stanbot would have been a little bit more questioning towards Talon's nonchalantness. Just, oh, okay.
About what?
Just Anakin having kids. You know, he just...
Well, perhaps true.
I mean, we don't have to do anything about that, but I just figured if it comes up again, it might be something to, warrant.
Well, I might be thinking about that, such
Yeah.
as... Well, honestly, I just think I'm confusing you entirely right now by talking about the labyrinth, so that's not even the first thing on my mind.
Yeah, Talon's just like, yeah, it's place. And force place.
You can see things go through time. Sometimes things there even take over.
Could we theoretically acquire resources there?
Looking at the light... I mean, we found my lightsaber crystal there, but...
Well, that was just because it was Revan's. You don't reckon we could use a...
Revan's mine, because I'm not using Revan's lightsaber
Oh,
crystal.
yeah. You don't reckon we could use it as straight up a portal? So, like...
No.
I don't know what the radius is, but you don't reckon we could use it while on our ship and use it to jump to a place? I don't know about jumping through space-time, but maybe just space. Like, if we wanted to be at the Jedi Temple in Ilu. I mean, I imagine it would take some practice, but do you think you can man the labyrinth to do that?
Maybe. See, different people interact with it in a different way. Like Bastila, she can move through time. That's why we ended up back here when she interacted with it.
I see. You know, as a book I read about the man spider once told me, what you have is a great power right now, Stanbot, and with great power, with great strength comes responsibility.
It took me way too long to get that, the man spider.
Oh God, I hate those things. They like Geonosians, but worse.
Oh, Geonosians. Also,
Speaking
I just
of
realized we're having this entire conversation like in the temple.
I mean, yeah,
Where
we're just kind of sitting. We're just kind of sitting on like some benches while like people are walking past us.
Also, when I entered the labyrinth here before, that sleeping girl that they were talking about, remember her?
Oh yeah, you were pretty fucked up.
I met her in the labyrinth, I think.
Oh,
I could help her.
Oh, so what is she gonna be? That's Senator Amadudo or whatnot. Anakin Skywalker's waifu. Is this lady gonna be yours?
No. Why are you being so nonchalant about that? Isn't that against the Jedi's code?
What? Who the hell told you that?
Marriage, or isn't that
No,
against it?
no, no. We're actually. There's a specific clause. I don't remember where it is, but specifically, we're encouraged to clap a lot, so to speak, because that means more Force users and more Jedi. The important piece is that you are not supposed to grow attached to them. So, uh, you can be married, you can have children, but if you are attached to them, that can lead to incentivizations to the dark side, to let it take control of you. However, if the Jedi didn't procreate, there would be no more Jedi. You understand? So,
I understand the reasoning, but that just seems too cruel.
you'd think so, but I don't know. Maybe it is more cruel. Maybe I've just grown numb. Uh, from the youngling mist.
Yeah.
Everything goes back to that for me.
And goes back to the times the younglings got turned into mist.
Yeah.
I wonder what part of history is being rewritten right now. This is even slightly in character.
Well, you see, I believe I'm an interesting fellow. I believe time travel isn't quite as all that as some of those paradox theories might state. I believe it's much more like you have a series of lines, like a branch in a tree. And when you time travel, you're really just jumping to a separate line that is at a further point in the past from what you are currently at. So anything that we do here will not actively affect our time, but it will affect the future of this time.
That's even more
That
scary.
being said, I don't want to fuck with it.
That might be even worse. We might never be able to return.
Well, no.
Then again, that might.
If we were able to get here, we can probably go back.
Maybe there's a branching point somewhere where
Yeah,
some part of history changes if we do something, or if something happens.
I definitely believe there are points where the different lines converge together. You ever see those trees that'll like spread out a bunch at the base and then come back together at the top? Yeah, kind of like that. Like a converging event. It could be that's why Spiky Red Boy. I don't remember his name.
He was talking.
He said he's been here before. He could be jumping through these lines.
He said the weak Sith taking over. The weak Sith taking over.
You good?
What if? Remember in the labyrinth when Maul said he was doing this to prevent the weak Sith from taking over?
I don't remember him saying. I don't remember him saying weak Sith, but I do remember him saying Sith, kinda.
And that event that he's been trying to stop since we sent him back in time, since he sent us back in time, it must have happened again.
Yep.
Sith taking over.
This one's not drawing the conclusion. This one is just remembered he's supposed to have one intellect, and he was just getting really insightful for someone who has one intellect. This one's not making the connection. You keep talking.
The feeling of death, the Sith taking over. What if the Sith did take over, and all the Jedi died?
Nah. I bet you some of the ships just malfunctioned and a bunch of them blew up in unison. Or maybe there was a big battle going on.
No, I've been through those before. It was stronger than that. It was like people were actively crying out. I think this is an acceptable train of logic to take. That's not considered metagaming.
Perhaps, but there's
Howard
the
doesn't have to
Senate.
believe.
There's no way someone could. It's a republic. It's not like you can just turn it into a dictatorship or something.
True, but maybe that's not what they needed.
What, they just gas all the senators? In which case, Master Skywalker's wife might be in danger.
Yes, that's not... Didn't you once jest about the Sith having come back and being in the Senate?
Oh, no, that was no jest. That was me getting pissed off at the fact that when I was originally hired, I was explicitly told that we had no evidence to suggest the Sith came back. And then we found out about this Maul guy, and I was kind of pissed off because very clearly this Maul guy, because I believe Master Skywalker explained it to me, was encountered before. So we knew the Sith existed. So why was I sent on a journey to find out whether or not Sith existed, if we actually knew they were? And if they do exist, and the Jedi Council was that, I don't want to say incompetent, but that stubborn to accept that they existed, then how the hell did we know our own council, our own Senate, wasn't infiltrated by them? Type.
Sorry.
I'm very curious what the fuck they're doing.
Yes, like I said.
We've been here like 20 minutes.
Yes, but if the council was so incompetent that they
kill
were
them all.
unable to...
Talon gets a glint in his eye.
Because I said incompetent?
No, it sounds like if they're so incompetent, what do we need to get rid of them then? Replace them?
No. If they were so incompetent that they couldn't put in the work to track down where Maul came from until now, who's to say it was already too late?
Yeah, I get that. This one gets it, but this one doesn't really want to walk into the council and call them a bunch of dumbasses.
Not this council. This council might be fine.
Well, no. I mean, when we get back.
When we get back, there might not be a council.
Nah.
Oh, look at that roll.
Weird timeline shit. I feel like Spiky Boy sent us back in time because he wants us to fix what he couldn't. Seems kind of weird for a Sith Lord to do it, but maybe they're not all bad.
I don't think he sent us back in time. I think he wanted himself to go back in time, and we were just a casualty.
Wait, do you think we can find him then?
I doubt he would go back this far if he's trying to prevent something that happens in our time.
Well, then how... Talon kind of freezes. Are you sure about that? Because... How do we know that Revan's lightsaber... Revan isn't involved in this?
It's not impossible. I think Revan's lightsaber is the key to the labyrinth, and that's why he needed it. I need to fix your intellect very badly. You've completely dropped this one.
I drop back in every so often. It's just when we're getting in long conversation, it gets really annoying.
Yeah, tough to say.
I wasn't expecting us to manage to keep up the roleplay for this long.
It's like, no. I'm going to run to the bathroom. I'll be back. Hopefully they're done by the time I get back. But based off of that roll that they did with the 6 reds, probably not a good chance at that.
Oh, man. Oh, boy.
Quite interesting.
Yes. Stanvat, in character without metagaming, figured out that Order 66 happened. He has no clue, who was behind it, or anything like that, but he does know that all the Jedi are probably dead and the Sith are in control.
Talon found out that Anakin's wife is pregnant. Amadoodle, whatever her name was.
Yes. So.
And Stanvot learned Talon's opinions on the whole Jedi getting married thing.
Does Alex know those
Is
opinions?
that what you guys did?
That.
All right.
I also explained the
Oh, yeah,
labyrinth.
'cause I guess you wouldn't have known that.
Yeah.
Say, I'm not trying to talk because I can't hear.
Oh, am I not audible?
I can hear you perfectly fine.
I've had this happen before. Let me do this.
Alex is kind of hard to hear.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Sometimes if people join a server after me or call after me for whatever reason, they can't hear me. I don't know why, but
Interesting.
it happens sometimes.
Weird.
So yes.
Well,
Okay, I need to know, did they manage to find the HK parts? Did they
I
completely
don't think that
forget
was on
about
their
I
that?
don't
list.
know.
Oh, so Alex, did you hear my part about Order 66 then?
No.
So basically, without metagaming, I was able to, in character, figure out Order 66 happened.
Yeah,
Not
we
like
were just discussing
anything
what our
about like
characters
how it
knew.
happened or why it or who's behind it.
You mentioned that.
Okay, so you
And
did hear that.
Talon, because of his low intellect, refuses to recognize the connection.
Yes.
He's just like, nah, probably
Okay,
some shit blew up or
so,
something.
Temple guards lead you in. I'm going to that part of the text.
Oh, I thought we were just kind of imagining we were just
Yeah,
sitting
we were
on a
just
bench.
sitting in the lobby, like waiting.
Like maybe they were waiting for us. They were like talking with the master to organize that, it'd be okay for us to meet.
Okay. Anyway, you entered the temple. You were asked to sit as as one of them left and one of them was guarding you still.
Oh man, we just
You notice that the temple is you recognize a decent amount of it, but it's changed slightly.
yeah.
It hasn't changed too much since there's less people just wandering. There's a lot more guards than you've ever seen.
That's kind of what I expect. The Jedi Sith War.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the guard comes back. The female guard comes back. It's like, okay, we can take you now.
Thank you very much. Bowing in appreciation.
She leads you. The both of them lead you to a room. The path you take, you pass by a door that has 5 separate guards blocking the entrance.
Is that where that girl is?
That's not relevant.
Is that where the Sith are being held?
Keeps walking forward, and the path you recognize to be the same path as you would usually take to get to the archives.
Oh boy. To the archives we go.
Once you finally reach there, she opens the door. It's like, okay, you can go in. And you can have your weapons.
We don't have a
be useless
chance.
to you.
We don't have a chance in here.
Exactly. Might as well have them.
Okay.
Do your weapons as you go in. She's like, good luck.
I go
Do you
up.
need help? Just I close the door hurriedly.
I assume we see the person we're looking for, or
Yes, you turn to look at what's inside the archives. It's pretty similar.
Talon
you
just
know,
kind of mumbles
Except
to
the
himself.
center of the room. Okay, what you muddle?
Talon mumbles to himself, just barely audible for Sambot. The last time someone was this hurriedly locking me and some other people in the room was that time that I had to break up that illegal Rancor sex operation. Ugh.
I'm gonna I did not need to know that.
I didn't even know people were into that kind of pornography.
Okay, continuing now.
You've never seen a Twi'lek, but you don't want to see a Twi'lek in a Rancor. Let me tell you what, Stanbot.
I'm gonna gag.
Yeah, she gagged too. I wasn't fast enough. Alex is just muted now.
Alex is furiously typing.
Alex is like, I wonder if there's any videos of that. Rancor porn. You hate to see it.
You really do hate to see it.
Talon's partially scarred. Not as bad as the younglings, but a little scarred.
Now Standby is also kind of scarred.
Unsure if he was a little bit turned on or not.
Now I'm even more disturbed or scarred.
Alex, you're muted
God.
if you're trying to talk to us.
Someone, there's other people around, so you might have had to talk to them about something.
Maybe. Oh. I'm not sure what's more disturbing.
Nope, he's back. Okay, so
Sorry.
we see the person.
People talking because we're gonna get the group together to hang out later.
Okay.
All right. So, okay, I'll give the description now. Upon entering the archives, you see a human man in flowing robes meditating in the center of the room. Around him is a complex array of lines that do not overlap each other. Other than his natural commanding presence, you notice he only has one full arm. His other arm is missing at the elbow. Orbiting him is a lightsaber floating in the air, spinning around him as it revolves.
Do I recognize the symbols on the ground? Like, as like a Jedi
just
meditation?
lines that...
Okay, I'm going to approach him and bow before him and address him as Master... What was his name?
Talon's gonna walk past Stanvat and just sit down and start meditating with the Jedi.
Master Attentus? Atreides.
Oh, I'm not gonna remember that, Alex.
Okay, so I address him. I'm assuming he doesn't answer. Okay.
Talon just kind of grabs Stanvat and pulls him down into a meditative stance.
I begin meditating. I attempt to commune with him through the labyrinth. Can I do that?
Labyrinth. You can attempt use roll force dice.
No, we're just gonna start off by meditating. I'm not gonna go there quite yet because I don't want to accidentally pull him in there, because that would probably be bad.
You guys are not establishing any sort of connection anyway.
We're just sitting here meditating with him, hoping to gain some
just
insight.
Sitting there
Yeah.
Things happening.
Let's just keep meditating. One of us has to break first. I bet you it's gonna be Alex.
You're still meditating.
We'll sit here for 2 hours, Alex, and just say we're just meditating.
True.
I'm gonna. Is his lightsaber still orbiting around him?
Yeah, it's kind of just spinning, orbiting around him.
I'm gonna try and replicate what he's doing.
I will do that as well.
You want us to roll force? Okay.
Yes.
Just roll force.
I got 5 white pips.
Yes.
I'm willing to bet that I am
Very true. I
pretty
got 4
much
white pips. Holy crap!
nice.
Okay, so you have your lightsabers floating, orbiting around you. Still meditating. You look cooler now.
Okay, labyrinth time. I get it. Well, I don't want to do quite that. I don't want to go up and touch him because I don't want to be cut in half. But I also don't want to accidentally pull him into the labyrinth. Hey, Talon, you're sturdy. Go up and give him a tap on the shoulder.
Talon just kind of turns his head. My species hasn't been discovered yet. And I've only recently realized how terrifying of a person I am. You want
Good
me to
point.
do it? Okay, I'll do it.
No, I will do
With
it.
his one
I will
intellect,
do
he's
it.
like, whatever. Stands up.
I'll do it. I do it. I
He-
stand up and I.
He walks up. No, you can't stop him now. He's one intellect. he didn't make the connection he was trying to make. Yeah.
You touch him. Nothing happens at the moment. So you're kind of like, oh, this was useless. As you take your hand off, your hand is kind of forced off, and you're being like pulled back by something almost.
Like, I take my
Yeah.
hand off and it's being pulled back to his shoulder.
No, okay, so you don't take your hand off. It was like forcibly pushed off.
Okay.
Something. You're being like pulled back, taller essentially. Don't know what's holding on to you, but you're being like pulled back forcibly. And you're being pulled back long enough that you're now pinned against the wall, being lifted up.
Can
You're
we
about
okay.
6 feet off the ground.
Can we stop
to
this?
Into the air.
Can we
Time
stop
to
this?
intervene. I'm gonna use my influence power to like try and communicate with him. I got 1 white point, which is probably not enough.
And try to. So you're gonna try to like labyrinth or
Just like talk normally,
influence his
but like
mind?
influence his mind to let him know that we're here and we're not here to harm him. I really don't want to just labyrinth him, but like I can't.
Nothing happens.
Labyrinth time.
Talon's just gonna kind of yell out, "Can we quit the bullshit? We're here
You
to
know,
discuss.
I don't like doing this.
We're here to discuss a Revan and a Bane, and I feel like you have more information. You sitting there in your meditative stance isn't going to help anyone."
Okay, I labyrinth him. I got
You
4
raise
white.
it a little higher, but nothing else happens.
What about me?
You're still just sitting there or whatever you're doing.
I labyrinthed
What are you
him.
trying to do?
I tried to use the labyrinth.
Okay. Little force dice.
I did. 4 white. Somehow.
Succeed.
Yes,
Okay,
I
yeah. You enter. Kind of close your eyes and allow yourself to enter a bit. Take it back, surprised that you can do that now. With some success. You see same figure, Master Dritus, walking around the labyrinth. Yeah, he turns around. It's like, it's a true sight as well.
Yes.
I hope you anchored yourself.
Unfortunately, I am probably flying up into the air just as you did to my friend. Laughing a little bit.
Oh no, that's not anchoring. I meant at least something that you were attached to, connected to.
Huh? I've
For
never.
example, I'm sure you saw the spinning lightsaber around me.
Mm-hmm.
Anchor.
I mean, theoretically, I never said that I stopped doing that.
Yeah, I
So-
kind of imagine I was still doing it too.
Could I be doing that?
We rolled 4 and 5 white pips respectively. I feel like we can do it unconsciously
Hey,
now.
you're still doing it. Just asking if you had an anchor.
Okay. Well, I guess I do then.
Wait, are you only allowed to go alone, or are you able to bring me with you?
I wasn't touching you, so there's no way I could pull you in.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
That-
you're intuitive. You learned by seeing. That's good to know. Good job. Anyway, so
Yes.
who are you?
My name is Stanvant Faratha. Believe it or not, I am from the future.
Talon's getting pissed off.
Let's stand down like me.
Good, I see you've interacted with the labyrinth enough to know that.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting sick of this this environment. Do you want to see something kind of cool?
Sure.
Yeah, it reaches out to touch you. And you are taken from the labyrinth. And you're now in the real world, except you're not in your own body. You're like kind of like an astral projection type thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
I see.
see?
I'm like a kid. I'm looking like a.
This is
Hey, Alex, I got a
I'm
question.
looking like a kid in a candy store right now. Like, wow, this is
he
amazing.
kind of points in a direction, laughing to himself. He is lifting Alan in the air.
I got a question.
You see like a
How
cop with himself
how
holding
much
Alan up in the
mobility do
air.
I have while I'm in the air?
You can kick.
No, I mean like, am I floating, like, or am I like pressed up against a wall?
No, you're not. You're not like flying. You're like kind of pressed against a wall.
Okay, and I'm like kind of raised up.
Yeah.
Okay, then
Yeah,
I'm gonna
about
make an
80 feet
athletics
off the
check
ground.
to launch myself off the wall. Like,
Okay.
sort of dive towards the circle.
And I'm gonna ask Master Atreides
Okay.
because I see him looking up for this. I'm gonna say, "Hey, can you let him go? This is gonna be funny to watch."
Actually, I really do want to do a force versus might thing. So I do kind of want to see if I can do it.
Based off of what this guy's doing, I don't think you have a shot. But
Okay.
Alex
You
can
can
give you a chance.
attempt to.
What's the
What's the
difficulty?
difficulty?
Which is the thing, if he'd be rolling force die, technically.
Right. Things
So
work
so
differently.
I just need to roll his force die separate from mine.
Right. Or actually, yeah, okay. Yeah, roll 6 reds. Then
6 reds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the reason why I say force
Like
it should be
6.
force die is because the way the force die works is the pips equate to different things depending on the ability.
But then I'll just roll 6 force die on my end and tell you how many fail and how many succeed. Do force v force.
So yes, roll the 6 or no, roll the 6. Of the reds.
I'll roll the 6.
Okay, and I'll just roll my athletics.
You just roll your athletics and I'll roll the force I'm rolling now.
Okay.
7 light side, 1 dark.
You have to roll
get 7
your-
fail.
Hmm?
Roll your whatever you're rolling and then account for 7 fails.
7 fails.
Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 successes and 2 advantage.
You haven't rolled your 6 difficulty yet, though.
Well,
Or
I
challenge.
thought Alex was saying that would be the force thing.
Oh, I was just rolling force.
Yeah.
He was rolling his, so yeah. So they
Okay.
cancel out.
Yeah.
Like I said, you should just let him fall.
Okay, I can let him fall. His other self, I guess, disappears as it lets go of.
How
he
high up?
falls from 8 feet up,
8 feet up. I'm gonna do a flip.
crashing to the ground.
I'm gonna do a flip before I land.
Making athletics.
You want me to make it? What's the difficulty? It
Uh,
can't be that hard.
I'm gonna make it just hard. You weren't expecting when the fall would come.
But it's not like there's.
I mean,
anything
I
that
was
can
slightly
take
prepared
place
because I was
before.
trying to launch myself off the wall. So.
Make it hard.
Okay. Yeah,
He
that's a
succeeds
success.
with
One
a little
threat.
bit of threat. One threat.
I have 4 successes. Oh no! I have a force pip, so I can use that as an advantage. So I have
Okay.
I have only successes. Yeah. So I have 5 successes and 0 threat or advantage. So whoop.
Alright, so you succeed.
I do a flip. So now what? Can you come out of the labyrinth? Doc?
I can't hear you, probably. Can I hear him?
Great, he left again.
Did he leave?
I just don't have the person talking to me.
Oh, yes.
Issue.
Can I hear him talking from...
I'm calling out
labyrinth?
I'm calling out to both of you.
What are you saying?
Basically, I'm saying, can you guys come out of that labyrinth place or whatnot? This is kind of annoying. I mean, I don't have Revan's lightsaber, so I can't do the poofy poof like you are, Stanvot. So I'd
I don't even need
appreciate
that anymore, but I just keep it for safety reasons.
if you came in. And by the way, part of the reason I'm saying Revan is because I'm hoping to get a rise out of the guy who's just sitting there.
They do not come out. However, to you, Stanvot, it's like, see, I can't leave. I'd like to be able to leave out of here.
Why can't you leave?
But I'm Asteria's anchor. So if I
Asteria?
leave,
Oh, that girl.
Yeah.
I met her the other day. Here.
met her.
Yes. I saw her in the labyrinth. She was building new parts of it. Now, I know this might sound strange, as we have just met, but I can drag her out of there if you want me to.
I mean, that'd be helpful. I've been trying to find a way. I mean, I'm sure you saw the lines.
Yes.
I've been trying to carve them to find a path out.
I was once told that... What was I going to say?
I don't know. What were you going to say?
Brain. I was once told that different people can interact in the labyrinth in different ways. I have pulled someone out of here before. I might be able to do it for her.
Excuse me.
I decided to take her on a path. The ring is incredibly rare. Be in this place, but to actually be able to interact with it by building it.
You just cut out a bunch.
I heard him well enough.
Okay.
Oh, now it's cutting out again.
Or they were taken.
You have to repeat that last one. I can't hear that one.
They were taken.
And he said that she said there was another one like her, but they were taken.
What was the other one? Or who was the other one?
No idea.
I see. Would you like me to help her? The last time I did this, I had physical contact with the body. That might help now, but obviously, considering that the guards are around her and they are protecting her as they should be, I don't know if I will be able to actually help that way. Though, if you can find... what was I going to say? If I can find her through here, I might be able to lead her out in a different way.
I'm hard to pin down, you know?
I see. If I could go in with physical contact with her, I could definitely make it. I could definitely make it in, right next to her.
So outside of the labyrinth, I've got a question. Could I possibly roll to see if Talon can make a connection between the labyrinth and the asleep girl? Because he knows Stanvot's in the labyrinth right now. And he knows Stanvot was suggesting he could help that girl earlier.
Yes, you could definitely. I'd say you would have to roll your intellect for that.
Yeah.
That would definitely be an intellect.
Yeah, so I'm asking what it is, because
it'd be a daunting. It's like a red and 3 purple.
And I just get my intellect dice, right?
Yes.
No one green. Any
He's
particular?
not making a Alex. He's not making a force connection. He's just trying to make the mental connection. That
Oh, no, I know.
Okay. Oh, well, this is going to be unfortunate.
So how many? A red and 3 purple. Right? You already said Spencer. I'm guessing you said right.
Yes, he said a red and 3 purple. Surprisingly,
that's a
you
shame.
only fail by 1.
Yeah, I have 0 net advantage, net threat, but I fail. I fail by 1. No, I fail by 2.
Oh yeah, right. That's how that works.
Unless I'd be
Yeah,
able
you
to.
didn't quite
Unless I'd add any force die, which I don't think I would.
No. Okay.
Yeah. I would have succeeded
there
if
any-
I had my normal one select.
Though there are other things, but I see that I wish to talk to you about, but I see we're preoccupied with this at the moment, and this is probably most important, as I would not want her to be trapped in here.
Make it out to the island. They kayaked out.
Well, me and Kate the kayaks. Yeah, when we get tired, we just hang on the kayak for a minute, pull a little energy back up, and then.
He has the voice.
Nice.
Okay, Mom.
I hung out there like 3 minutes. The rest of the time, just hours.
He does have the accent.
Yep.
Okay. Did you hear what I said, Alex?
No, I did not.
Okay, so I basically just said that, yeah, there's other things I want to talk to you about, but I understand this is more important right now. Is there any way you could get me into that room?
Yeah, we can make an exception.
Please.
With that, you hear a large explosion, and then that's where we will cliffhang.
They substituted. Oh, they are burger buns.
Are you going back to them, or is this the end of the session in general?
And in general, because I don't want to use too much of the internet.
It's not using
It's
it
5
that much.
o'clock.
Alex, remember when I said it was like 800 megs for an entire month of like constant talking?
That's it.
Yeah, that's not even a 70th of what's going on of the total.
Really that small?
Yeah. Voice is
Okay.
pretty cheap, actually. Now, if we were like screen sharing and you had to download the video, then that would be a bit concerning, but just that much is probably fine, or is definitely fine.
Alright then.
So pop. Does Talon hear the explosion?
Yes, excuse you.
Talon's gonna
Okay,
run out
so
the
would I-
door towards the explosion.
Would I be able to head back now, or?
Yeah, he actually helps pull you back.
Okay.
He gets up himself.
Is he still there, or is he back?
He's back.
Okay, I'm gonna pull my lightsaber back to me. Nice to see you in the flesh.
Talon's booking it towards wherever that explosion was, so he's like kicking in the door.
Talon, do not do that, please.
I'm already doing it as soon as that explosion went off.
Well, my friend
He
appears.
He's a bit eager, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
Talon has a bad
Well-
experience with explosions.
Let us go.
So you start charging towards the door, but another explosion happens above you. As the ceiling drops down.
Was this part of your plan?
I'm going to go over to the other guys.
Okay. I'm wondering if this was part of his plan or if they did that. And if they did that, there's going to be issues.
Pretty sure it's about to be the siege of Coruscant. Because
Was there a siege of Coruscant during the...
There's as many sieges of Coruscant as there are treaties of Paris.
I had a bad feeling about that. And oh, if the Huts are involved in this, someone's about to... Those Huts are about to get a... You're not going to even have a chance to gut them, because they're going to be gutted before you can even think.
Is that a challenge?
That might be a challenge. Also, don't go too far to the dark side yet.
Oh my god. This is what's hard when you do this. I didn't specify at all.
I'm glad he gets to go back to them, because I would have, even though it probably was about the same amount of time for both groups, but like, I felt like we were there a lot longer than they were.
Maybe like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Well, time to pause though.